Q Morning Show wanted to know the best April Fool's prank that was ever played.
One morning we were all sitting at the kitchen table and my 6-year-old son Darian yelled, "Hey everybody, there's a moose on the deck!" And we all went running and looking out the window and he yelled, "April Fools!" And of course my younger son thought that was just the funniest thing ever. I laughed too.
Best April Fool's prank I played on anyone was my buddy a couple of years ago. He's super high on himself, and we applied him for a job at a fast food restaurant. I prank called as the manager and set up some interviews for him, and he came in and I guess he embarrassed himself and nobody knew what he was talking about. So we let this go on for probably a week before we ended up telling them that was an April Fool's joke, and I wasn't too happy about that.
I played a joke, April Fool's, on my youngest daughter. We told her that her sister was pregnant and she didn't know whether to laugh or cry because she was quite nervous about her sister having a baby, but she doesn't think that her sister's ready to have a baby. But we had to tell her, no, April Fool, sorry, she's not pregnant. Ready? And she never talked to me for days after that.
There aren't a lot of people who play pranks on me because I tend to prank back. So never prank a prankster. Advice.
About 2 years ago, we have a small dog in our house and we lay out little pee-pee pads at night for him. And my husband thought it would be funny to put breakfast sausages on the pee-pee pads. So when I got up in the morning and the breakfast sausages were there, I thought the dog had made a mess, and my husband bent over, picked him up, and started eating them, and I freaked out, and then he yelled, "April Fools!"
One of the ladies from our office was always being teased from one of our partners, so she decided to play a prank back on him, and she was pregnant. So she decided to pretend that her water broke in his office by putting a water bottle up her dress and then squeezing it, the loosely fitted top, and pretend that she was going into labor all over his desk, and taped the whole thing to watch him panic, and showed it back at a staff meeting that we had. So that was the best one I've ever heard.
April Fools! Hey look, we got a new billboard!